Hey, what's up guys? Again, Christian here with Guns for Fun. Today we're going to learn how to clean a handgun. A couple supplies that you'll need is basically a little cotton swab. We have a brass bristle here, some patches, lubricant oil, and right here we have a bore cleaner, so this is for the barrel. We have an old rag and a rod that we can use to basically attach these little accessories. So first we want to do is, of course, want to make sure it's not loaded. You want to strip your handgun, do a basic strip, take out the spring in the barrel. There you go. So there's many ways that you can clean a handgun. I'm just going to show you my method, and you don't have to get this brand. It's Hoppe's number 9. There's multiple manufacturers that have, cleaning supplies for your rifles and handguns. But again, I'm just going to show you my method of how I clean my handgun. I like to start out first cleaning the barrel. So what we need to do is get some of this barrel oil, is what I call it. We're going to get a patch, and we're going to, first of all, put it into this rod. Let me tear it up a little bit. Okay, so just sticking this patch in between this accessory, pulling it through. Alright, so now I want to lube up this patch on both sides because this is going in the barrel, and kind of get the debris, the gunpowder and stuff out of there. So I have to lube it up. Let me go ahead and shut this. Okay. So just go ahead and just put it through the barrel. I like to spin it, like spiral it through, just to make sure I don't miss anything. And then pull it back. Okay. Just do that maybe once or twice. Let's see here. Pull it out. You can actually see that the rag is pretty dirty. Okay. Or the little patch. And then we can look down the barrel. Let's see here. You see how it's kind of lubricated. So I'm going to go ahead and let that sit there. Just basically let the oil get a hold of all the dirt and debris that's in there. Okay, and so I like to go next to the slide. Let me go ahead and take this out. So first of all, I just grab the rag, do a basic wipe down, just kind of get it clean. Okay. And then I like to get inside here. A very important part that you want to clean, I'm not really sure what the technical name is, but it's actually where the slide does the sliding. There's a groove in here. And so what I like to do is grab this rod and use the brass brush with the little bristles. So it's brass, so it is weaker than steel, so don't worry, you're not going to damage the barrel or the slide. And I like to just get in there. A lot of people use toothbrush. That's not a bad method. I do it too sometimes. So you just kind of want to clean in there, make sure you get the spots, just to remove anything that can get in the way of it sliding properly or comfortably. So something that's really important to clean, I don't know if I can really show you at this angle. It's right in here where my chamber indicator is. It's basically where it catches the shell, right in there. So you just kind of want to wipe that down. Again, a toothbrush is perfect because it fits and it gets every angle in there. So this isn't a bad tool either. So I just kind of get in there, and once I wipe it down, just basically get everything that I just brushed off with the bristles. All right. So again, sorry if I'm rushing. I'm just kind of going a little fast. Okay. And with that same brush, I kind of like to get in here again. This is where the slide is going. So I like to brush this up. Kind of lightly just clean up all up in here, down there. Okay, and then once I do that, again, I wipe it down. So my pistol is actually really thin, so it's kind of hard to get in there with my fingers, but I just like to wipe it down. Again, I'm going pretty quick. Wipe down the polymer. Okay, perfect. So after I do that, we're going to work back into the barrel. So I'm going to take off this brush, and I'm going to put this is like a cotton swab, basically, just a little bit bigger. And so what I'm going to do is put it down the barrel. And again, like I said, I like to spiral just to make sure I don't miss any spots or get every spot equally. I go ahead and put that in there, and then I pull it out. Okay, so then I'm going to grab another patch. I'll just use the one that I kind of tore up a little bit. But we're going to use that patch. We're going to use a clean, dry patch. Basically do the same thing. We're going to thread it into this accessory. Okay, but this one we're going to keep dry. So put this back on. And then we're going to go through the barrel again, and we're going to be able to see basically all the dirt and debris that was left in there. So I'm spiraling it in. And again, my gun for the most part was pretty clean, so we won't see a lot of it. So I'm taking it. And there's that. And then we can look down the barrel. Let's see here. Can just show you that it's lubed up and cleaned up. So I like to grab that same rag and just clean the outside of it. Alright. Just clean it, try to get all the oil out of it around here, and just kind of just like to see it clean, really. Okay, so I do that. And so basically, this part is clean. You don't want to oil the spring, really. Just let it do its natural works. So I'm putting this back. Okay. So, and now with this, with the polymer end, you just want to lube it up a little bit. Maybe exactly like I use 1 drop on each side, and this is where it slides. So we oil it up so basically whenever the round is coming out, the slide has no issues, moving back and forth. So I like to spread that. Again, a lot of people use the toothbrush, but I just use this brass brush and kind of spread the oil all along this one side. Alright, just spread it. Okay, and get some back here. And then do the exact same thing on the other side. Put 1 drop. Spread it on that side. Go down here and spread it down here. Alright, and then I like to get one, basically like the smallest drop possible, and just get it back here. Let's see, I can get it there. There we go. And basically just wipe down and lube this up, because again, this is where all the action goes for the trigger. Just want to lube it up so you got a smooth trigger pull, and basically everything just lubed up and worked perfectly fine. See here, if I pull the trigger, you can see the movement. Alright, and so I grabbed the rag and just kind of clean up the excess oil that I might have dripped on the side on this polymer. Alright, so now just put the slide back on there, pull it back a couple times. Once I do that, I like to wipe it down because my hands are oily, so I like to wipe down the handgun and try to get the oil off of it. And as you can tell, my rag is pretty dirty, so I need to clean it. But yeah, that's exactly how I clean my handgun. Again, I was going a little bit fast, but Again, you can take your time with it and clean your handgun. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and comment what you think. If you want to give me some advice, I'm always open for that. Subscribe, tell your friends. Thank you again. This is Christian with Guns for Fun.